Hello and welcome from Olympia. This is Representative Tom Campbell, 2nd Legislative District, here on the 22nd day of the special session. And actually today is April the 2nd, on Friday. We've had a little time off in between last time we've talked. A lot of nothing's been going on basically for some time now. The House has been in what they call a rolling recess. So that means we do, the members like myself, we don't have committee meetings or what have you, just the leadership and the negotiators for the House and the Senate. As you probably know, the dispute at this point is how do you tax $800 million of the public when you can't agree what kind of tax you want to do. And then the House and the Senate leadership have two different vehicles to get them there. The Senate relying on a sales tax, and the House on a myriad of all different kinds of taxes, from candy to soda pop to B&O tax for businesses, you name it, a whole lot of different things. Nonetheless, it's going to be $800 million out of yours and mine pocket. So we're waiting for them to decide how they want to do that. And once they do, we'll come back and we'll take the final votes, and then we'll go home. It's been a long road to get us here. I wanted to just update you on a couple of bills we did today. One we did was Senate Bill 6846, and that's called the Enhanced 911 System. And essentially what that bill will do is raise your taxes, about 25 cents a phone per line, regardless of whether it's a cell phone, a landline, or a voice over internet protocol, or VoIP, which many of you have now. So the government's looked at that and realized that you're not paying taxes on that. So they're going to add that on there as well. But also existing landlines will pay this tax. It's 25 cents a line. And when you add it all up, it's about $67.8 million over a 10-year span. And it's to invest in the upgrades of the system. Now, what will it do? It'll allow you to text 911 instead of call. And then also it'll bring in the voice over internet protocol phones, the VoIP phones, that will then be able to go to 911. I think it's a good thing to be able to expand 911. I support that. We tried to do that in the capital budget so that you would not have a fee attached to your phone, another fee. And if anyone's looked at your phone bill lately, I think you can see we're certainly not fee poor. We've got plenty of taxes and fees on those bills. And that's why I voted no. I think we got to stop this proliferation of one tax and add-on after another. It's just dragging us down, and it's a flood this session. So I voted no on that. Unfortunately, it passed. So you'll be seeing more money on your phone, but be assured I did not support that. 6503 is the furlough bill. You've probably heard a lot about that in the news. It's a bill that will require state employees to take a day off, or they call it closing state agencies. It's just going to be a little bit awkward if this bill passes as it is, and I think it has. It's got to go back to the Senate now for concurrence, and I think they will. But the bill is going to be real problematic because I think most of us know we're in a bind here, and there should be shared pain to reduce the cost of state government. My proposal is that we take a 3% cut across the board from the governor on down, and by leadership, elected officials such as myself, state senators, judges, you name it, from the governor on down, we all take the same pay cut. But that's not the approach that was taken in this bill. This bill is going to go after about 24 to 30% of the state employees in our state. And the other 75% are going to get off scot-free. So you're going to hit these people for between a 5 and 15% pay cut for this small portion. It's not right. It's not right. It's not shared pain. It's absolutely directed pain, and it's unfair. And I voted no, and I supported the Armstrong Amendment, which would have been a 1 3/4% cut across the board. And I think that was fair. And we offered other amendments as well. There was an amendment that would take away personal holidays, so people would not have to have their be furloughed out. But that was rejected as well. It's a very sad situation in that we're not able to input it all in these roll over the top type of bills. It's going to harm a lot of people, and it's going to reduce your services. The line workers are most affected here. The people that make the decisions and get the big bucks at the director levels and all are getting off scot-free, and it's just wrong. So I wanted you to hear that from me. I voted no, and I wanted you to know why. This whole session has been one comical mess in that one huge tax program after another. Not just the one we're talking about for $800 million, but all kinds in all different directions. Hospital fees, nursing home fees, there's all kinds of things, cell phones, you name it. So many, it's hard to believe. I'm going to try and compile a complete list and have a PowerPoint available for your review after session, although that will be quite a project. 960 was busted, 6130, as you know. I think that was the low light of the session. I have to tell you that it was a complete disregard for the public's wishes and destroyed the 2/3 requirement for raising taxes. And now you see what's happened, predictably so. I'm sure there will be another initiative shortly and appropriately as well as a response to this. And we'll talk about that at another time. But something has to be done, and I'm certainly involved and look forward to working with you to bring you back your government, to stop this outrageous spending, and to really stop this overtaxation and destruction of our business community. And we're running jobs and businesses out of the state, and the lessons are not being learned here. And I want you to know that I have listened and I have voted no accordingly. I want to let you know that we're some good news. We're going to be having the groundbreaking in Yelm on the 510 Loop project. I've worked on that for many years. I'm so proud and pleased to see the cooperation between the local government, us at the state, and all the concerned people and businesses of the areas that we're going to break ground April 7th, 10 a.m. in Yelm. And I hope you can make it, but I wanted to let you know the good news. Also, our town halls are coming up. We're going to be 4 different places in the district. You'll be getting it from the newsletters as well. But we're going to start Friday night on the 30th in Yelm. And then we're going to have 3 locations in Orting, in Spanaway, and I believe in Graham as well. Yes, in Graham as well. On the Saturday, May the 1st. Please come to these town halls. There'll be a lot of information, and I will give you the straight stuff. So it'll be interesting, a good exchange of information, and I look forward to it. I believe that Representative McCune and I will be doing these jointly, so we have an opportunity to talk to both of us and get our views at the same time. So last time we were delighted to be able to do that, and it worked out very, very well. I also want to encourage you to keep up here on Facebook. You can not only see the videos like this, but you can see constant information. Now, this has been kind of a long video because it's been a long time since we've had a chance to talk to you. But I want you to know that myself and my assistant Liz have listened to you. We've listened to your emails that come in, and your hotlines and your phone calls. We appreciate the input, and we're responding as fast as we can. If you haven't heard from us yet, you will. And we will get back to you as quick as we possibly can. And I want you to know it's valuable. We appreciate it. I read every one of them and consider every one. Thank you so much for participating. It's an honor to be your representative. I look forward to talking to you again soon.